Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at people who witness the scariest things on walks at night. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I once saw a tiny hand reaching out of a sewer grate. Took me a minute before I realized it was a raccoon. Oh my gosh, yeah, raccoons do have like little human hands, right? They're like this. I saw a tarantula use a crosswalk as if it was a law-abiding pedestrian. A tarantula? What? A 7-foot-tall male brown kangaroo in the middle of the footpath, buff just staring me down. You bet I turned and went the other way. He went about his business. Kangaroos are buff. Kangaroos are scary, dude. Have you seen kangaroos boxing each other? Some videos are actually so funny. I don't know why. Kangaroos boxing. Was up on a hill in the countryside at midnight when a man with a rifle came out of nowhere, ran right past me, and wasn't seen again. I went home shortly after that. They did something fishy. That's so sus. Well, thank gosh he just didn't pay attention to you. Another person walking at night, that's so true. I feel like that is the scariest thing, right? Well, I hardly do this anymore, yeah? But I remember walking my dog at night and I saw another person just like across me, and that was just so scary for some reason. I was just thinking like lots of things that could happen, and then they walk past and I'm just like, but I still gotta check, you know? I still gotta check to make sure they're still walking. That's scary. I don't know, man. People are just scary. I feel like people are the scariest in this world, to be honest. One time, I turned around to see what was behind me just out of intuition, and I saw someone step behind a tree rather quickly and try to hide from me. I stood there for a second to confirm this, and then I speed walked home. They still walked home? Why didn't they run? What are you doing? You know, they didn't run home. What? That's scary though. Maybe they were hiding from you because they were scared of you, right? Yeah, maybe. Living in a rural village, I was taking a late night walk with my girlfriend when suddenly we hear aloud what we thought was a human scream. Turned out it was a sheep. Jump scared us hard though. A sheep? Do sheep scream? Seeing is scary, but hearing and not seeing is terrifying. Right. Oh, yeah, that's true. Just hearing something in the dark is the scariest, I feel like. You know, even when you're like in the kitchen and you don't turn the lights on and then you hear something drop. That is the most terrifying thing ever. A man on a bike passed me and he wore a jacket, shoes and a hat, but no pants or underwear. At first, I couldn't believe that I just saw his bare butt. Oh, he was on a bike. What happened? I just want to know the context behind this story. That sounds like a good story. Oh wait, it just sounds like he was cheating. Or not cheating. He was with someone that was cheating, right? It just sounds like he got caught, so he didn't have time to get his pants on, and he just, you know, ran out of there. That's what it sounds like. What I thought was a body in the woods, and after a bit of back and forth on the phone with the police, I returned with a few helpful coppers to find a slightly miffed drunk person who'd had an argument with his missus. Ah, okay. Thank gosh. I live out in the country, more woods and fields around me than houses. There are several dirt paths through the woods that farmers use for the tractors and all during the day. I like to run on these paths because it's usually quiet and no traffic, unlike the road. During the hottest part of the summer, I run at night because it's cooler outside. So one night it had rained during the day, so all the tracks on the path were gone. I was out running around midnight. I had an uneasy feeling, but we didn't see anything. But then I circled around, and on my second pass down a particular way, I saw my footprints. But then I saw another set of prints, bigger than mine, that hadn't been there before. Then I saw they made the turn the same way I had earlier. I cut it short that night. Never saw anyone, but still. Wait, so someone was following them, right? I would not like to walk in the dark in the woods. Why? would you do that to yourself? I feel like it's just the easiest to have something happen to you and no one know it, because no one's gonna be there to watch you. I mean, no one's gonna be there to see you struggle. Watch you struggle. That sounds dark. A bear right up the street, or maybe an empty baby carriage on the side of the road. An empty baby carriage? That is creepy. Oh yeah, I find that creepy too. Was out for a late walk in the rain. Always enjoy it because it's peaceful. Smells great, quiet, and never see anyone. Walked off this trail back into the road and saw a big pile of garbage under a tarp at the end of the cul-de-sac the trail ends in. Got a creepy chill like that could be a dead body or something, and I'd never know. Just got a weird feeling that snapped out of my calm walk. Picked up the pace. About 500 yards away, parked car with a guy sitting there. In the dark, in the rain, like 11 p.m.-ish, car off. Just sitting there. Got super creeped out at this point and changed my route back to the main road and hurried home. Oh my gosh, you know, sometimes I do feel that way. Maybe it's because I watch too many crime shows or something. If I see like a big pile of garbage, you know, a part of me inside is just like, there could be something in there and we will never know. And I just walk away. But it's weird because that thought does pop up in my mind, you know, like, what if? Yeah, no, let's just go. I worked night shift for 7 years. One night, a young, thin blonde woman was walking down the street at 2 a.m. with no pants or underwear on and a button-up shirt open. I tried to ask if she needed help and she just stared forward, slowly walking, staring forward. I called the police and they came and stood in front of her and she slowly walked into the cop's hand and stopped. I didn't say and went back to work. I tell myself it was sleepwalking and that she wasn't just assaulted and in complete shock. I'll never know, but she was very pretty and seemed well groomed. Was very strange. Maybe it does seem like sleepwalking if she wasn't like shaken. I know someone who used to sleepwalk. My mom. She'd walk out of the house at night. Not good. Walking the dog at night. When I got home, 2 shifty dudes was waiting outside my house. They asked if Haley was inside. I said there's no Haley in my home. They pushed for more, giving me a description of this Haley. I said no again and offered to ask the local police or something since they weren't from the area. They left, but not really. They waited in a car that didn't belong on my street. Haley was my next door neighbor's daughter. So I was pretty pissed off that my address was used for some reason. But I wasn't going to tell 2 random jerks where she lived either. I looked outside the window from upstairs in the dark and they were parked outside. Left after maybe 15 minutes. I was ready to call the police if they hung about longer. I called Haley's dad about it since he was on a taxi shift. He didn't know them. Next day, both Haley and he came over to ask about it. Haley feigned ignorance, claiming she didn't know them either. The matter didn't go as far as that, but I was mildly on alert for a couple of weeks since then. This happened before COVID lockdown. That's scary. That is so true though. Someone can just use your address for something, and if anything does go wrong, people would just be knocking on your door instead. What is this? You're never safe, man. You're never safe from anyone. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.